plea deal between President Biden's son Hunter and federal prosecutors has fallen apart. It's all part of that tax charge case.
This after a federal judge raised concerns about the terms of the agreement. ABC's Rena Roy breaks it down for us.
It was a 5-year investigation and a plea agreement was brokered last month. But still, the president's son walked out of this Delaware federal court Wednesday with no deal. Hunter Biden pleading not guilty, even after agreeing to plead guilty back in June to 2 misdemeanor tax charges for failing to file taxes in 2017 and 2018. Separately, federal prosecutors had agreed not to prosecute Biden for lying about his drug use when he purchased a gun in 2018, as long as Biden remained drug-free for 2 years. But the judge appointed by former President Trump questioning both Hunter Biden's legal team and prosecutors about this arrangement, calling it not straightforward, atypical, saying she would not rubber stamp it and asking, is this even constitutional? In court, Hunter Biden clearly agitated. The judge was concerned about the parties linking the tax plea agreement to the deal on the gun charge and whether or not a provision in the deal would grant Hunter Biden blanket immunity, meaning that the government would not prosecute him further. Several Republicans had criticized that plea arrangement brokered back in June, calling it a sweetheart deal. Though it was negotiated by Trump-appointed U.S. Attorney for Delaware David Weiss, who President Biden kept in his role to oversee the probe. Sources telling ABC News in a closed-door meeting with House Republicans Wednesday, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy said an impeachment inquiry is on the table related to the criminal investigation of Hunter Biden, but suggested it's not imminent at this point. Meanwhile, the judge gave both parties in this case 30 days to submit briefs before deciding on next steps. Rena Roy, ABC News, Wilmington, Delaware.
Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley gave a response in Washington, D.C. today about Hunter Biden's plea deal being on hold.
Well, there's not much you can do when there's no agreement now, and they're going to negotiate new agreements. So I think that means that we should reserve comment until we see what the next step is.
Senator Grassley added that the plea agreement was, quote, simply a slap on the wrist, end quote.